Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks on living your best carnivore life. Today, I'm sharing an epic surf and turf meal perfect for the carnivore diet. We're combining the best of both land and sea with a juicy porterhouse steak, succulent salmon, and delicious bacon-wrapped shrimp. This meal is designed to be your one meal a day, packed with high protein and healthy fats. It's ideal for a daily calorie target of around 2,500 calories. All right, let's start with our star player, the porterhouse steak. This cut is a favorite because it gives you the best of both worlds, tenderloin on one side and strip steak on the other. We've got a beautiful 14-ounce or 397-gram piece here. For our surf items, we have a 12-ounce or 340-gram salmon fillet and a handful of jumbo shrimp, about 6 ounces or 170 grams. While the bacon technically belongs in the turf category, we'll be wrapping our shrimp in it. Now it's time to prepare our beautiful porterhouse steak. One of the key steps to getting a great sear is to make sure the surface of the steak is dry by first patting it with paper towels. This is crucial because moisture on the surface of the steak turns to steam when it hits the hot pan, thereby cooling the meat's surface and preventing it from searing properly. By removing that moisture, you allow the steak to form a beautiful, crispy crust by a process known as the Maillard reaction, in which proteins on the exterior of the meat become caramelized. Next, rub the steak generously with salt. Salt is not just a flavor enhancer, it also helps draw out more moisture from the steak. This process, called dry brining, not only helps with the crust, but also starts to season the meat from the outside in, making it more flavorful. After salting, place the steak on a raised grate. The raised grate lets air circulate around the steak, helping it dry out evenly. Before cooking, pat the steak dry again with paper towels to further set the stage for a delicious, crispy crust. Now, we're ready to cook. Whether you're grilling or using a cast iron skillet, the dry surface of the steak will help it achieve that beautiful golden brown crust while keeping the inside tender and juicy. Cook the steak on high heat, about 3 to 5 minutes on each side, or however long it takes to reach your preferred doneness. The key is to get a nice sear on the outside while keeping it tender and juicy inside. When the steak is seared to your liking, melt 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan and baste the steak by spooning the melted butter over the steak. Look at that. A perfectly seared butter-basted steak with a crispy exterior and juicy interior. Now it's on to the salmon. Pat the salmon dry with a paper towel like we did with the steak to help the skin get nice and crispy. Next, drizzle 1 tablespoon of melted butter on both sides and season it with your favorite spices. Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or about 204 degrees Celsius. Once it's ready, place the salmon fillet skin side down in the basket. Make sure there's enough space around the fillet for the air to circulate. Set the timer for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the thickness of your fillet. We want the salmon to be flaky and cooked through, with a crispy skin. After about 8 minutes, check the salmon. It should be flaky and easily pierced with a fork. If it's not quite there, give it another minute or 2. And last but not least is our bacon-wrapped shrimp. Start by peeling and deveining the shrimp if they aren't already. Then, season them with your preferred spices. Today I'm just using garlic salt. Next, cut the bacon slices in half. Wrap each shrimp with half a slice of bacon, starting from the tail and wrapping toward the head. Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or about 204 degrees Celsius. Once it's ready, place the bacon-wrapped shrimp in a single layer in the air fryer basket. Make sure they're not touching so they cook evenly. Set the timer for 10 minutes. Halfway through, around the 5-minute mark, give the basket a shake or turn the shrimp over to ensure they cook evenly and the bacon gets nice and crispy. After 10 minutes, check to see if the bacon is crispy and the shrimp are cooked through. They should be opaque and slightly pink. If they need a little more time, cook them in 1-minute increments until they're perfect. This surf and turf feast not only satisfies your taste buds, but also keeps you fueled for the day. The combination of beef, salmon, and shrimp provides a rich variety of nutrients, all within the carnivore diet guidelines. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any questions or want to share your own favorite carnivore meals, drop a comment below. Happy eating, and I'll see you next time.